and gentlemen, I am Anna Prosser Robinson, and I will be your host this evening. I'm a video games media personality, which means I spend a lot of time talking about video games and about the people who play them. As somebody who is passionate about performance, not only because I love games, but because it's important for me to do my job, I know, as you do, that the relationship between gamers and their hardware is very important. That's why I'm so thrilled to be here with you celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the Republic of Gamers. We'll look back at all the accomplishments over the last decade and see what's coming up next. With that, it's my pleasure to introduce you to someone who will kick things off for us, the Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Gamers, Johnny Shi.
Thank you for joining us in Taipei as we celebrate the first decade of ROG. ROG only exists for one reason, and that is to empower gamers with the most ferocious weapons that are designed to dominate the battlefields. Like you, we live to win. We live to dance on the misery of our adversary. We live to embrace triumph and influence. We live to bring you everything but ordinary. Legend is a one-hit wonder, but legacy is a lifetime of achievements with a decorated Wall of Fame. Take a quick walk with me. Last year, we made overclocking possible on laptops with our GX 700, the world's first liquid-cooled gaming laptop. In 2012, we introduced the ROG Titan CG8890, the world's first and only desktop that transforms itself to dissipate heat while redirect cool air into the system. It is still the most mesmerizing desktop in the history of mankind. In 2007, we introduced the ROG Maximus Formula motherboard, the world's first hybrid thermal solution, which quickly became an industry standard. Maximus Formula is currently in its 8th generation and continues to deliver the best of our motherboard innovation. In 2004, we introduced the ASUS V9999 Gamer Edition graphics card, which sparked the trend for decorative lighting on components. We breathe trepidation into those around us in a competitive setting. We recognize that monitors play a critical role to deliver the most immersive and impactful gaming experience. So we became the first to bring the revolutionary G-Sync technology to our ROG Swift monitor. Through our monitors, your world will never be the same again. A smooth and secure network is a matter of life and death in the battlefields. We gave you the world's first routers with built-in game accelerator The ASUS RT AC5300. It reduces the average pin time and accelerates network speed. Our dedication to superior design and engineering has been recognized and celebrated by the gaming community worldwide. Thank you for making ASUS the dominant #1 gaming brand in the world. Thank you. Thank you. In the next decade and more to come, we will continue to push ROG forward and empower gamers with more epic innovations. Thank you. We are also very fortunate to have a longtime partner who shares the same passion for innovation. Let us welcome our longtime friend, Mr. Gregory Bryant of Intel, to join me on stage.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Johnny. Hey, wow, what a great place to be. I'm so honored to be here and humbled to be following Johnny. He's just a legend. And I'm proud to be a member of the Republic of Gamers following this commander. So let's give a big hand for Johnny. He's awesome. Hey, I just want to say we've had an amazing collaboration over now nearly 3 decades with ASUS. It's 27 years together that we've been partnered, and we're just thrilled about what we're doing here with the Republic of Gamers. I gotta say, first and foremost, we are just excited about gaming. And if you just step back and look at it, it's been pretty amazing. You know, there are now more than 1.3 billion gamers in the world. 1 in every 7 people on the planet is now gaming.
Very true. Yeah.
It's remarkable. 700 million are active, you know, doing some form of content or service every month. And now with the rise of esports, you know that we sponsor Intel Extreme Masters around the world for esports competition. It's just taken off. And it's not just the teams and the players, it's the fans and the audience that's supporting them and watching online. It's just exploding. So, you know, gaming has really become the place where innovation happens in the consumer PC. And, you know, our work in collaboration with ASUS is the best example of that. Johnny just highlighted a few things, whether it's the new GT51 desktop, whether it's the new GX800 gaming laptop, and then of course one of my favorites, the special anniversary edition, the 10th anniversary edition platform that they have is amazing. It's going to support our new Broadwell E processor. I can't talk about it much today. You know, stay tuned. Very, 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 very soon. We'll be able to, well, probably, Johnny says tomorrow. We'll be able to talk about that, but we did great collaboration with ASUS to bring that system, to get that system ready to go, and you know, that processor will drop right in there. It's going to be an amazing new experience. So with that, I'm just so proud of the collaboration we've had, the great work, and I think together we're going to really bring to the market aspirational systems for gamers, things, just new experiences that people can't imagine. So thank you so much for all your partnership.
Thank you for the great partnership.
Thanks, Johnny. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Johnny and Gregory. Johnny, if you would mind standing in the middle between you and Gregory. Yeah. We have a message for our community. You guys have seen what amazing things we can do when we band together as gamers. And to that end, I know you can see that the power is already in your hands. So, this 10th anniversary of the Republic of Gamers, we would like to invite you to join us. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Join the power!
Yeah! Woo! Yes. Thank you all.
And now, we got a look at the past 10 years. Let's check out what's coming up next. To that end, I'd love to introduce you to the General Commander of the Republic of Gamers, Derek Yu.
what a turnout. Good evening. My name is Derek Yu. I'm so happy and proud to be able to stand here on this very special day for the Republic of Gamers. Before all this glory, 10 years ago, I still remember RG started off as a prototype project within the motherboard division. And I think it's only fitting to kick off the product section with the latest 10-year anniversary special edition motherboard. Let's take a look. Do you guys remember what motherboard used to look like? That's how far we've come. But talking about motherboards, over the years, we have seen various different kinds of form factor coming into the industry. Now, most of them were for the purposes of different sizes. But if we really look at it, not many of them were designed with the DIY user's perspective. And this is where we come in, Project Avalon. We were thinking, if we think outside of the box, can we make the inside of the box more interesting? Now, as a leader in the DIY industry, nobody knows the DIY users better than we do. We did it all the time. I did it all the time. That's why I got all these cuts in my hands. But so this is the concept designed to modularize all the components for easier installation, easier assembly, easier upgrade, and with better connections. So with this, the users can even swap out different I/O modules with the configurations that suits your need. And in the end, it all comes back together into this tiny little chassis, something that you can come to expect and put into good use. So we have partners on board to develop this new platform with us. Partners like InWin, which has been supportive all the way. And we share the same vision that DIY users deserve an innovation to better their experiences. So today, we're also welcoming more partners to join us, join the Republic, and to take this project further together. So to the desktops. Now, the G20 has truly redefined what a PC could and should like on the desk of a gamer. So naturally, our next step will be, how do we beef it up even more to really push for the limitation of system engineering? And right off the bat, our goal was to put 2 of the most powerful graphics cards, along with the most powerful CPU in the world, stuff it into the smallest space possible. And our idea was truly really simple. We want to have the power from a full-fledged 4-tower desktop with the power and performance to cruise through 4K gaming in ultra setting, squeeze into something small, and make it pretty. And this is the preliminary test result that we're seeing. We have done it. So as you can see, we are getting more than 70% of increase in 3D performances. And when you take it to a test run with some of the latest games out there, we're able to run Doom in 4K resolution, ultra detail setting, at a comfortable average frame rate of 60 frames per second. And we might have put this under the 20-liter category, but the space inside was really 11 liters that we can work with. So that calls for brand new thermal considerations, including we had to use the advanced 3D vapor chamber system, which was introduced last year with the GX700. And we also had to design special hidden airflow channels, multiple of them, to dissipate heat, to manage cooling in different thermal zones. And that is how the G31 becomes the most powerful pound for pound gaming laptop, gaming desktop in the world. Monitor-wise, the ROG gaming monitor has gained fast traction in the past couple of years in delivering truly astonishing and immersive gaming experiences. But for the eSport gamer out there, they still want all that performance, all that innovation from the Republic gamers, but in a size that's smaller. Because what you want, what you don't want in the end of the day when you're battling in a tournament is to have to roll your eyeballs around just trying to look at a map or trying to spot somebody behind a corner. And I'm proud to introduce the ROG 24-inch eSport monitor, the PG248Q. And I'm also happy to say that the ROG monitor will be proud sponsors to many of the top tournaments around the world, including ESL One for CSGO, and also the highest priced money tournament, the International for Dota 2. The PG248Q is the best professional gaming monitor there is. And onto the laptop. So as a sequel to the GX700 last year, you pretty much know this is coming. The world's most powerful gaming laptop in the history of mankind. Now the GX700 was already a beast of performance, equipped with the best graphic available for laptops. So then with the GX800, we're stuffing 2 of them inside this chassis, again, to push the limits of laptop engineering. Now to give you an idea of how far we're taking this, when you take this laptop, dock it in, and put it on the desk, it's able to take in as much as 660 watts of power. So we're going full out over here to get the performance. No compromise, no fooling around. As you can see, we're already hitting high marks on all the critical components. Now the way that we achieve this is through hydro overclocking system. Now last year, we introduced the first ever water cooling system for laptops. We get a pretty good feel for it. And this year we're really riding it, putting some serious loading onto it. And as you know, typically in the SLI configuration, you get about 60–70% increase in performance. But with the hydro overclocking system, we gave you an additional 20–30% in performance increase. In the case of GX800, as you can see over here, we're able to achieve over twice the performance of a single graphics, actually 2.36 to be exact. And also, we realized that in comparison to our competitor, we're getting an almost 30% more than our competitor's best efforts. So performance is important, of course, but in ROG, we also value interactivities and experiences. And that is why the GX800, we're also phasing in the MechTech mechanical keyboard. So now a gamer can have that reliability from a mechanical keyboard and also the special tactile feeling that you get from a real mechanical switch. ROG has also introduced a wide variety of different gaming peripherals, from mouse to keyboards to the latest ROG Centurion headset. This is a true 7.1 headset with 10 physical channels, and at the same time it utilizes many hi-fi grade material and components. So all the quality that you hear is true, and every last detail and all the channels that you're hearing is true. On the 10th year of the Republic, we're introducing a series under the brand. We're calling it the Strix series. The ROG Strix offers a different vibe. It's vibrant, it is dynamic, it's still powerful and fast, but just in a different flavor. The latest offering from the ROG Strix is the ROG Strix GTX 1080, and yes, this is that highly anticipated, long-awaited ROG graphics card that utilizes the NVIDIA's latest Pascal architecture. But in true ROG spirit, we're making it even better. So we're giving it a better thermal solution, Aura RGB lighting, and also gamers can play with it at a higher frequency than that of a standard graphics card. there are more to come from the Strix series from various different categories, so please do stay tuned. So we have so much to look forward to, and we are grateful for the #1 position that we enjoy in the market today. But in the end of the day, it's the game, it's the fans that got us here, and that's what we live for, the fans. This year, we have the privilege to be able to invite some of the loyal fans from all around the world to come to Taipei, join us here at the Computex. So please allow me to welcome some of our fans on stage with me. Thank you guys. So there are actually so many stories out there that we have nothing less than gratitude and appreciation from all of these guys and more around the world. But then due to the time constraint, I can only have time to share with you one of the examples. And this is what we're gonna take a look over here. So may I invite Sean to join me up here? Hello, Sean.
How are you?
All right, so imagine that's his collection. Sean, I have to say, the first time I see this picture, it brings tears to my eyes, man. I don't even keep that many motherboards.
Oh, really?
I mean, but the second thought I have is, man, that's gotta be expensive. I hope you still have all your kidneys attached.
Yeah.
How much does that cost you?
To the wife, it doesn't cost a lot. In reality, in motherboards, it's probably close to about 10,000 Australian dollars.
10,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah. But
so you're a big contributor to our revenue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In ROG gear in general, it doesn't just end with motherboard. There's graphics cards, peripherals, everything. So.
Yeah. So how'd you get started? I mean,
I bought my first ROG motherboard in December 2010. And then from there, I just fell in love with ROG. Started buying all the other, everything that ROG had to offer, from the SSDs, the sound card, to the headset, everything. And then the motherboard idea was just an idea. I didn't expect it to get to this stage.
it's hard to plan for this.
Yeah, I didn't plan for it at all. It was only meant to be very, very small. And then it's just eventuated into, something that's, I look at it completely special now. It's especially with the 10th anniversary of ROG. It really is something special. So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Sean.
Thank you.
So, it has been a very interesting decade, to say the very least, for PC gaming. We have seen the surge of gaming technologies, the rise of console games, mobile games, and the eventual renaissance of the PC games. And this decade has been fantastic for the Republic of Gamers, for we have stuck true to our belief in treating gamers right. And I am appreciative for all your participation and support. And over the past 10 years, we have reinvented ourselves time and again in setting trends for the industry and meeting demands for all kinds of different gamers and enthusiasts out there. So please, let's look forward to more cool things coming from the ROG in the next 10 years and many, many decades to come. Thank you. And please do allow me to introduce Anna back on the stage. I understand she's got some friends with her.
I do indeed. Come on up, guys. I have with me a pro gaming team that you might recognize, and that is AHQ. They're going to join us up on stage. If you guys don't mind scooting down just a tiny bit, we're going to bring quite a few people up on stage with us here. AHQ is on stage, as well as some awesome gamers and streamers from here in Taiwan. all of those 10 will actually be competing in a show match here before too long. So that's going to be very exciting. But we have them up on stage, and then we'd also like to invite back some ASUS executives. If we could bring back, of course, the ASUS chairman, Johnny Shi, please come back up. ASUS vice chairman and president, Jonathan Sun. ASUS vice presidents, Jackie Xu and Joe Xie. Please join us. Come up on stage. Let's hear a warm round of applause for them as well. And guys, now that we're all up here, we're going to take a great big family photo. So if you would all pose here for these cameras right here in the center. Thank you all so very much. Stay up here with me for just one more moment. Guys, that's almost all we have for you tonight. But remember, tonight we did invite you to join us and join the Republic. What that means is that you're going to see lots of amazing community initiatives, starting up with DreamHack in Sweden this June. So keep an eye out, because we're going to be inviting gamers worldwide to join us in this community. The demo area is now open, so please check that out. And don't forget, we are going to have that League of Legends show match in about 20 minutes, so don't go too far. We hope you'll explore, find out what you like, and that you will decide also to join the Republic. Thank you guys for now.